Hey, today I'm going to explain to you why I started doing yoga and what it did for me personally. I started in a period that wasn't very easy for me. It was pretty difficult because I was at home with a burnout and I was physically ill for a couple of years. I've had multiple surgeries and the healing process was hell. It took a long time and also a very long time to find out what was wrong with me. And I started doing yoga because um, out of some kind of desperation, I guess. And I thought, okay, when I'm going to do the poses on the mat, I'll be enlightened. Then I started the training to be a yoga teacher, and I was so disappointed. I was like, my God, it's so much theory. I was trained in like the steps to enlightenment by Patanjali, and the first steps are actually rules a yogi has to live by, the yamas and niyamas. I'm going to explain them to you in another video, but like only after the yamas and the niyamas you are going to practice the physical yoga, the asanas on the mat, and then you start practicing controlling your breath and meditating, and then you're not there yet. So it's like a lifelong path. I was very disappointed. I wanted a quick fix. I'm like that. I mean, a lot of people are. But I have not a second regretted that I started the teacher's training because it brought me a lot. To be honest, in my childhood and my youth, I've never felt empowerment or love. And that led to me having like very low self-esteem. And it also, like, I've struggled with that for my whole life. And the last couple of years are getting better. And maybe it's because I'm getting older, but I'm sure yoga did a lot for me too. Like, there's one thing I was so terrified of throughout my whole life. Now I'm just looking for situations to be in that situation. Like for me, it was public speaking, and now I find like my voice, and I'm finding gigs. I'm not getting paid to speak publicly, but I would never say no. Well, except for when it would be a cause I wouldn't support. But like when I can stand there and speak my mind and tell people about something that I believe in, I would never say no. Not a single time. I'm not afraid anymore. And I think yoga contributed to that. And also the fact that I look around and I'm so happy and content with what I have now. And now I feel empowered and I feel loved by my family. And that's also something you have to learn and to accept that. It's also very, very hard. And yeah, yoga has been like a huge part of me starting to accept myself. And I'm so excited to hear about your expectations, and also when you have been on the yoga path for a long time, or a longer time, or you're started already. What's long? Everything's relative. Let me know what are your experiences with it. I'm really excited to know that. Let me know in the comments, and I'll see you soon. Namaste.